Welcome to Conversations with the Candidates. I'm Thor Jourgensen, City Editor of the Daily Item. With me today is School Committee woman Donna Coppola, who is running for re-election. Welcome, Donna.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Quite welcome. Could you tell us a little about yourself and your background, please?
Sure, definitely. I lived in Lynn since I married my husband from West Lynn, Harry Coppola. I'm the mother of 4 children, and the foster mother to 19 of them. 3 of them I adopted, and I'm very proud of those kids. They all graduated from Lynn Public Schools, and in particular, all 4 of them graduated from Lynn Classical. And I've always been very active in the PTA. I was president of Lincoln Thompson PTA and Breed PTA, as well as Classical PTA. And I enjoyed that very much. I also sat on the state PTA board and got very interested in a lot of the school issues and what was most important for giving children a good education. I had the honor to represent the Massachusetts PTA when I was appointed by Governor Weld to sit on the Education Reform Review Commission, which was a 7-year process where we sort of ironed out much of the ed reform and how it was going to come forward. So that was very important. I've also retired from AT&T, and after that I attended North Shore Community College and University of Mass in Boston, got a degree, and I worked in a state group home for developmentally delayed people, and presently I work for the last 18 years as case manager at Joy Child Care Center here in Lynn, and I case manage the teen parents. Many of them attend our Lynn high schools, but I also have some that attend other communities. They just happen to be teen parents in need of daycare, and I enjoy that very much. I've sat on my brother's table as a board member, Dear Family Services as a board member, and presently Lynn Community Connections Coalition. All boards that I find are very, very important for supporting our Lynn families.
Among those affiliations you have, can you expand your discussion about them into what you consider your accomplishments? And would you tell us, please, Donna, how long have you been on the school committee? And again, what accomplishments do you feel have come out of your tenure on it?
Well, I think I've sat on the Lynn School Committee for 16 years. And I think I've enjoyed it immensely. It's very, very important role in the community and for our students in particular. But for accomplishments, getting on the committee, a lot of things that have happened since I've been on there is, we have a school moving forward that needs to be built. We're in desperate need of new school buildings. And under some of the mayors, we were really hampered by moving forward with buildings, but now under Mayor Judy Flanagan Kennedy, we are fortunate enough to move forward with Thurgood Marshall at a desperate moment, and we need more schools than that. But some of the accomplishments too is that I have understood where families come in on the programs. It's very, very important in a poor community like this that we have no fees for our students for sports, also for any of the music programs. There's a lot of kids in this community that play instruments that don't have to worry about paying fees. Transportation costs, we don't charge anything. And if you check many of the communities around us, those are things that people are paying for. So when they come here, they buy a home, they're going to know that they're going to have all-day kindergarten, they're going to have services that their kids can find to participate in without having any fees.
What would you say are the biggest accomplishments that you have focused on in the last, say, 2 or 3 years on the committee?
I think some of the things, well, definitely the school issue, building. I do sit on buildings and grounds, and that's been an important one. Also, improving on the curriculum. The science curriculum is very, very important. We're trying a new one this year. I know that I receive a lot of calls from teachers who who really liked what we were doing before in a program called No Atom. So the science program I'll be watching very closely to make sure that our kids have the same. The teachers were the ones that are calling me mostly in regards to the science program, because what we had a lot of hands-on things for the students, which students love. And that's an important piece that I want to make sure happens for this new one. I think as far as accomplishments go, I'm very vocal, so I ask a lot of questions, and that's important so that a lot of people, even around the table who aren't asking questions, will, things will be addressed, and we'll hear about what curriculum is there, and how money is being spent.
What is the biggest issue facing the city?
I think the biggest issue is still the school buildings themselves, jobs, businesses. We need to bring businesses into this community. We are really struggling with the money to pay for the education system. We're cutting police budget, the fire budget. Those are things that you don't want to see happen. And yet, we want an educated population. So to have everybody be educated, we really need to improve on our business base and, any homes, for improving and updating.
School committee members are elected citywide, so you have a citywide voice. Mm-hmm. How, as a committee woman, can you help bring that economic infusion into Lynn?
I think by getting out what programs we have in the school department will encourage businesses as they look towards Lynn, whether this is the type of community that they want, that to let them know that we really are trying to make a top-notch school department for them, as well as Lynn Tech, improving on a lot of the things that our programs at Lynn Tech will maybe bring businesses here also.
This is a question you've had to answer a long time. Why should someone vote for you?
Okay, well, number one, I put families first, the children first. Anytime if you listen in on a school committee meeting or come and attend a school committee meeting, which I encourage everybody to listen and also to come to the meetings. They're very interesting. You learn a lot. You know what kind of kids we have and what we are offering our kids. But it's really important that people just really understand that you've got to have voices at the table that are there for the children first and the families, and offer them the best. And that's what I have to offer when I'm at that table.
Thank you very much. This has been Conversations with the Candidates with School Committee woman Donna Coppola, who is running for re-election. I'm Thor Jourgensen, City Editor of The Daily Item. Please read The Daily Item and itemlive.com for continued election coverage. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you for having me.
You're quite welcome.